Welcome to drawing session, or I should say coloring session. I've been having a hard time getting back into drawing, so I thought I'd try and ease myself back into it by doing the coloring with you guys. So here we go. Oh, and I'm just gonna try and keep it a short video, not a very long one. So let's start with I need to make my pen bigger. Brush. Oh. Never draw on your same layer. That's a mistake I make quite a bit. And I normally would do this a different way, but we're gonna just kind of do this like it was on paper. So, and I'm just gonna try and keep the conversation flowing most of the time, even though I'm concentrating, because I want to get better at talking with you guys, so I'm hoping that doing this as a series will kind of help me with that. So you probably notice he's like hugging a crown, and it's pretty much just like reference from the Queen of England's crown. I don't know why I was trying to be careful of coloring that part. I just need to color it all in. Back to what was I saying? Yeah, so it's a reference from the Queen of England's her crown. Boy, though, it wasn't the funnest drawing because there's so many jewels. Can't tell you how tired I got after dressing it out and then outlining it again. It was quite a long time to do that. Oh. And you probably noticed I zoom in quite a bit and then out. So hopefully I don't make you guys feel like you're on a roller coaster. See, I thought I got all of my intersecting lines erased, but I didn't. That's okay, though. There's that habit. I don't know what I do that makes it, like, press the undo button. I don't try to, but it happens. And I am going a bit out the line here, fortunately. We'll just erase the rough edge or part that's kind of overflowing. Usually I'd do this with a mask and it would be like all red. think there's probably too far out of the line there. Trying not to have to go back and do too much erasing. Since I said I'd keep it short, so what I'll do kind of get this outer edge. Just like that. Kind of wish my line there was more weight, different line weight to my outline, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's kind of sometimes the flaw, I think, is when you're drawing, painting, you know, whatever part you are at in the illustration, you want to try and be as perfect as possible. But you don't really have to be. Okay. I'm pretty much really concentrated for a second here. Cause I'm like not decreasing the brush size, so I'm trying to get all the edges using that paintbrush edge. There we go. Then I can try. There we go. Usually the bucket tool doesn't work for me. Doing that. Oh, too big. Shrink. There. And we just got some itty bitty spots from this right there. Okay. There we go. Tip of his ear. Just another spot, I guess. I think we're good. Well, almost. You find a lot of spots you miss when you go back and do a check over on everything. Okay. And we're gonna just clip everything so it stays within the base that we colored in. And the last time I drew him, kept it a bit dark, kind of towards the middle. Kind of like that. I think he's so cute, just hugging the ground. Probably the best part of this. Oh, let's see. There's the undo again. And see about using that bucket tool again. And I don't have to worry technically about going out of the edges here. Because it's clipped. There you go. Oh, probably. Probably is finest. It's kind of bugging me just having a random dot in his face. Wonder that's from this then. That was the culprit. It was on the sketch layer. It's a bit darker than last time as far as his color. Okay. And why I went with this color towards these, because let's see. Felt like it needed it not just all to be in that blue hue. See about turning multiply. So I can see my lines better. There. But forget that little bitty corner. Can't. Yeah, see, his feet have it too. Don't want to forget that. I think there was something else that I was trying to remember to. Don't know. It's like my brain remember and then it's gone. There. Oh, let's see. Can't forget his tail. Okay. And technically this part would be white too. I'm so used to seeing the eyes open. There you go. And the other side. Oh my gosh. I'll just go back and get that edge. Sometimes I don't like having to recolor in the section again, so. Technically, it's all ear too. Oh dear, my iPad's slow. Well, we'll probably have to color the crown in the next one. That's okay though. There we go. Yep. See, that's like, I feel like that's a nice contract, because His skin wouldn't be like, if cat had skin anyway, it wouldn't be necessarily blue because there's still vessels and stuff underneath that, you know, are red, and so that shifts the tone. If that makes sense to you guys. I'm not really an expert on color theory. I'm still figuring stuff out that way myself too. Let's see. It's bandana. It's pretty yellow. It's like neon, basically. There. And I guess it's hard to kind of tell what his bags would be. Like, it's all one suit, so it kind of just blends in. Mm. Well, shift more that way, but kind of go maybe like that. I think that will be good. Oh. And I can't. Oh. Dang it. Oh, I know why it's not. Fun part. Whatever layer you draw, kind of sticks. I think we're gonna finish the eyes and mouth, and then I'm gonna call that for the video. So. I guess I'll still keep the color of his eyes was open. Unless it looks weird. Kind of does. We'll just actually do it. Same color as the bag, I guess. That way it's slightly contrasted. And then we need a dark magenta. Okay. It's slightly too dark for my taste. There we go. Don't need it to be like super, you know. So we want to make sure we shift towards the and then here we can use the light blue for his teeth. Okay. Well, there we go. The only other thing is his belt buckle. Well, buckle on his back, not his belt. Alrighty. Alright. Sorry, I repeat myself a lot. So I think that'll be it for the coloring. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you guys later.